Good evening. My name is Gold Vision. Welcome to 7 Second Summer Camp. I hope you had a wonderful weekend. I hope everything was working out. And you've had some wonderful dreams and you've been thinking about the future and you're excited for the changing of the seasons. And I don't know if there's any sporting events happening, but if there are, then the teams that you are a fan of are performing in a way that you feel comfortable with. I'm the meditation counselor here at 7 Second Summer Camp. I like to focus on the world, focus on the things that are happening outside of us, but also appreciate what's happening within us and how we're growing and evolving as people in the gaming worlds and the worlds that we share. But I switch between peaceful games that I play most of the time to see the world that I want to see more of, and I focus on amplifying the attention that goes to those games. But I also enjoy playing contemporary games that are a celebration of what the majority of highly paid artists are working on in the gaming community. And there's a lot of games like that I investigate. And I prefer to do games with a more adult or grown-up visual situation, games that might portray violence or dangerous situations or pain or the things that most people associate with video games. When there's a game like that, I like to examine it on Sunday for the Sunday Scaries, because I know that we don't like to have the week ahead, but there's a lot of potential for it. And I think if we set a base level of confronting our concerns about what might be, then we'll already be prepared for them mentally, and we can focus on what actually ends up happening, and that's more fun. So, before we get into it, I'll take a quick gander at the duty portal. Just appeared in the sky, which is nice. And I do have a couple camp announcements from the camp director. If you're feeling sluggish or tired, you might want to focus on your solar plexus chakra. It's the yellow one. It's the frequency 364 hertz. It's got 10 petals. Or you might just be tired, so maybe take a nap. Make art. It's an important note. It doesn't matter what it is. You've got the opportunity, and you've got a perspective, and you've got things that are interesting to you, and there's plenty of mediums out there for you to express yourself onto and make that perspective and have it, so that way later on you can reflect on what you've created. And finally, this is an interesting note, properly communicate and document your dream. I think there's a lot of emphasis in our contemporary society to go for your dream or follow your dreams, but I don't think there's enough accountability for following your dreams. Requires the proper communication and documentation of them, so that way you know what you're looking for, and you know exactly what it is and the paths that will lead toward it, instead of kind of thinking about just the results and not focusing enough on all the amazing opportunities that will help you achieve them. That's it for the announcements. We're going to get into tonight's game. It's a pretty well-known game. I've played it a couple times. Not this newest version, but I've played a lot of the Call of Duty. And I have a video where I kind of joke that I beat it by avoiding combat, by perpetually preventing combat from happening, because it seemed like the game required a trigger of me to do something for time to move, and so by not doing anything, I prevented any kind of conflict between any of the combatants that were depicted in the game. So that I don't think I'm going to be able to do that in this beta of this game, which is only going on for this weekend, and then I think till tomorrow. So let's check it out. I think there's a let's see if it's even running, because it crashed earlier. That's why I was a minute late trying to connect all of this going. I think there's a lot of dissonance in this game world, And I think we're hearing we're hearing the players inside even upset and suffering in some way or another with that cough. But let's see what this is. Let's check it out. There's a paintball mode that's locked. There's a cyber attack mode that's locked. This is Modern Warfare 3, but this is the Black Ops 6. Just the newest incremental version. They're not stopping, you know. They're not slowing down. They're just gonna keep releasing awesome versions of things. And so we have to respect them, you know. We have to see what they're all about, or we won't, or the game will just end on its own. Let's try again. I think it stopped. No, it's still there. No, don't run in safe mode. Run in regular mode. You might have seen some of the games I was playing or have played in the past. I think they're just alphabetical right now. I have too many, but they're all really good and important. Find a match in multiplayer. Alright. Whatever. There was a tutorial to learn the new action mode, but let's just fall forward into it. There's some rules that I didn't make up, but it looks like we're supposed to treat everyone with respect. And you check that and say you're not gonna do things that I don't do, and then compete with integrity. Competitive integrity is different than that, so I guess cheating and griefing are bad. Okay. Stay vigilant. Working together, we can keep the game fair and fun for all. I think I have a video called that, so I don't know. There's a cynicism and a sarcasm that sometimes are underlying tones of my videos, so I guess this check mark confirms that I actually do believe some of the things that I talk about. What are these? Mosh pit, face off, and the training course. What do I gotta do? Whatever. Mosh pit sounds fine. And yeah, let's see what happens. Are we doing it? Or are we hunting? Just get in there. You know what? I don't know my voice to talk button. Key bindings. Audio. Voice chat on. Party. Push to talk. What's the button? Z. Okay. Good. Good to know. I think I'll probably be on a team. Am I muted? Should be just push to talk, but I can't always trust software that's in development. As you might know or might not know, I play all games with the intent of not hurting anyone or destroying anything. Sometimes I end up destroying things. Often, most games require it to some extent. But I'm doing a pretty good job of not hurting anybody, but that requires often doing pretty extreme behaviors, like not getting into vehicles or avoiding conflict altogether. But this is more about the meditative experience of being in a new world that was very, very well designed and professionally built by artists that really want to make things cool. Alright. This match is in. You must select a loadout. I'm eliminated? I just got here. Loadouts. Enforcer it is. Okay. Alright.
Go time. Capture the objective.
It's up to us to capture the objective. I played a lot of Call of Duty. There's a new action mode that if I'm a little too confused on, I might avoid. Oh. Might try not to. I might try not to utilize to its full extent. Oh. Tried to make it to the checkpoint. Just wanted to feel it out. I'm under the impression that I'm going to
Knock it off, genius.
get defeated several times over the course of this game. So be prepared. There's also, it's a little late for a trigger warning, but there's also depictions of violence and blood and firearms, weapons. There's profanity as well. And like a leaning mode. Oh. I was surprised because I didn't think that my opponents had their name badge above their head. It's just embarrassing, especially this this low level character. Wow, I feel like we don't have any teammates. Okay, I see. Their nameplate appears when you put the mouse over them. Okay. Let's see if there's a yep.
Nice. We're pulling ahead. Hard point located.
Let's see if this is a healing mode. We have a healing opportunity here. In the loadouts. I'm assuming that everything is already kind of default, like everything's locked. I didn't really dig into the weapon options. Maybe the other loadout has it? Recon? What do we have? Assault pack. It's the closest I got. And a concussion grenade. I really don't use crowd control devices just because they seem like they do cause harm. And I'm really trying to avoid doing things like that. So let me try to just explore this map real quick, because one of the reasons I'm here is to observe the beauty of the world that has been created. So it looks like we have a barricade here. I'm assuming I can't cross over. Yeah. 3 seconds. We're trapped within a world of conflict. Both a beautiful sunset. I'm trying to pick the least offensive hand tool here. I need 250 more points to do whatever the next what's it called? The unlock. The I'll remember it when it tells me what it is. Which it looks, jeez, it looks like you're just accumulating points by being alive, and I'm okay with that. Is this a problem? Am I supposed to do something about it? There is a new sentiment that I've uncovered that I think I'm okay ethically destroying weapons or jamming devices on antennas, as I discovered in a game recently. I'm gonna try to be present with my team as I keep appearing with them. I can't tell what my actual responsibility is. It looks like we're just trying to take points. That's the hard point nature of things, which King of the Hill style lifestyles are a real thing. A lot of people are looking for privilege, a place to be, a place where other people can't be. I think it really defines a lot of gaming for a lot of people. Just the opportunity to be in a place and control a place and earn your place in a world using violence often. I was reminded recently, I haven't been playing it, but the World of Warcraft officer area that I got into one time by playing a lot of multiplayer. It was a special little, you had to achieve that access, and it meant something. It meant that I had achieved something in the fictional world. I really don't know what this is. I think it's a bad guy pack. Alright. Whoop. And it would be really easy to to defeat these other players, but I'm mostly just operating, I guess, as a distraction to the detriment of my team. Often, assume. Oh, you know what?
Hardpoint
I
located.
bet everybody's just happy I'm here. I'm the extra sixth player. Oh, no. Now they won't be. But for that window of time, it was simply I was just present here
Hardpoint locked down.
as an additional person. I do tend to play the casual modes of games like this. It's kind of nice. We have a break room back here. Some sunglasses. Look at these things. I can't imagine the time that would take to optimize all these elements. Look at this door handle. Can I zoom in? Can I shift the focus? I'm not worried about my team. I feel like everybody here knows that the particular things that they're competing for are going to be temporary while we wait for the actual game to come out.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
It seems like we have an electronics
Hardpoint
store here.
identified.
With I'm not gonna celebrate this branding, but it looks like it's a little old, so maybe it was a more contemporary thing at the time. Looks like we have a video game system,
Hardpoint is secure.
which is cool. What does it say? 16-bit power. It's an homage to something. And various other
Lines in sight. Don't let up.
various other consumer goods. I felt like it was okay for me to observe it, but I also have to take it somewhat seriously while I'm doing it. Alright. That's a control to slide. Yep.
Hardpoint locked down.
I don't think I can revive my teammates in this game.
Hostiles have captured the
Normally that pops up.
hardpoint located.
Oh. How am I doing? How did I get 50 points? Did I unlock a new zone or something?
Hardpoint is active.
Uh-oh.
Hardpoint is secure.
That was me trying to be fancy. It is a pretty small map. I think we've explored the whole thing. Can you pick people up and move them around? No. I see. There's different hardpoint places to go. Oh, I was there for a second. That's what happened.
Hostiles have the hardpoint.
Yeah, they do. It's okay. It's going to happen. Things aren't always going to go the way you want them to, even if your team is present. Yep. Oh, there's a way to grab somebody to stop them from fighting.
Hardpoint locked down.
I forgot about that. That's actually a big feature of this. I don't know what the button to do that is. I think you have to sneak up on somebody. I haven't gotten there yet, you know. We've all seen me not get there yet.
The hardpoint.
Change stance, crouch slide, shift. It might just be F to grab them. It's a nuanced game mode, although it's been in other games, but I think this is the first one where you can actually grab another active player. It seems like they're just flowing around. I gotta move faster. I feel like that was just my knees that they got, but okay. It's very aggressive opponents here. Actually,
Hardpoint is secure.
let's see what we got over here.
Located.
Just like a nice
Hostiles
little
have the hardpoint.
relaxing area. It looks like we're actually doing pretty well. Whoop. I mean, not me, but us.
Hardpoint is active.
Us as a team.
Hostiles have captured the hardpoint.
If you're just joining, my name is Gold Vision.
Hardpoint locked down.
I'm the meditation counselor at 7 Second Summer Camp, and this evening we're playing. Oh. How do you do the grab? What am I doing? Oh, you can. We'll just skip that.
That's right, you shithead. The CIA is nothing without us.
We got a little glitchy. I'm the meditation counselor here, and on Sundays we play scary games. match or something, or like play the game. I got a little update that said I wasn't, I didn't fix my drivers, and I'm kind of regretting that now. A little bit. It seemed like everything was running fine, but now it seems like it's not. Alright. Seems like things have changed, or maybe they're better? Oh. Well, I got some experience points, and it's double experience points weekend. So I got 100. I normally play peaceful games, but on Sundays I play scary games to embrace and enjoy the art that all the artists who are working on video games are focused on. And those end up being the games that are popular. The games with funding. I didn't get any medals, but it's okay. Did I at least get a new hat? Because I would love to to not look like this. You know? Oh look, we have different people. Different skins. It's a renegade. Alright. I don't know. I guess this is the closest to my actual appearance. Maybe it's something I should emulate. Whatever. Let's try again. Let's try a different game mode though. Face off, right? What was the different respawn modes and small maps? Gunfight is. I know all this stuff, but I always gotta be reminded of it. Find a match. I really hope that the graphics are okay. Eliminate all players using predetermined classes. No respawns. And score streaks to save them. I see. Score streaks. I think they were called kill streaks before, but now they're called score streaks. Let's just see what gunfight is. See how that goes. It's pretty intense for me to play gunfight, but I want to investigate it. I want to see how possible it is, what I'm capable of doing, and what I'm not capable of doing. We're joining, right? Searching for base. And I've always liked Call of Duty. I used to play it more on the Xbox than on the PC. I played Warzone for a little bit. I did some live streams of that, which it felt like that was more possible. Which one did we just do? I'll just vote. Vote for the more colorful one. Hopefully that'll get me somewhere. Looks like I'm teamed up with. Oh, maybe now that they know my skill level, or lack thereof, I'll be teamed up with people who are all in the same same capacity. It's very dramatic music too. There you go. All right, so it's wait, this is a 2-on-2. This will be. I gotta apologize in advance. All right, if it's 2-on-2, that's how's that even a thing? All right, well, we have 2 players. Okay. For real?
You're a kill team of 1. Put your head down and close this out. Close it down.
Are we really gonna do this? I can't revive him. Hup. No. It's unlikely.
Take it on the chin. Get ready for the next round.
Yikes. Alright. Well,
Gunfight.
we're back. It seems to be the game over mode. That that really puts my video card
Time
through a
short.
test or
Put
something.
your head down and secure the target.
Oh, there's a target? What's that? Are we there? They're coming up the stairs behind us. Crazy. Yep. Whoop. Down the stairs. Yeah. Yep.
The last one standing. Finish the job.
Oh, what's
One
happening?
fugitive remains. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
I didn't think I was doing that good of a job.
Now, hit
There
them
it
again
is.
before they mount a counter-offensive.
You know, I'm playing as a team player, even though I don't have the same philosophy as a lot of my team. But I like to be here. It's pretty intense, but this is a cool place to be.
MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson.
MTC? What?
You're a kill team
Wha-
of one. Put your head down and close this out.
That's
There's
that,
only one traitor left. Eliminate them.
That leaning. It's really something.
The enemy's on their back foot. Don't let up.
I really do like first-person shooter games as well. The FPS genre. That's why the meditation game that I play is first-person. It's really relatable. This map actually just really seems very strict.
Not much time left. Put this to bed. One fugitive remains. Terminate with extreme prejudice.
Oh, you can pick up the grenade.
You're on a roll, Crimson. Keep your foot on the accelerator.
So I'm not going to attack other players, but I will choose to continue to exist in the circumstances that I'm not not particularly a fan of. You know, until I don't. So I'll participate. I'll belong.
You're the last one standing. Finish the job. MTC's nearly dry. Get serious, Crimson.
What do you think happens if we run out of time? little dish dash. I forgot now. I thought we had the time.
Crimson's lexicon. Do better.
I don't attack other people in video games, just a heads up. I wanted to get that out. I'm not really seeing the score updates or all that cool stuff. So
Gunfight.
that's on me though. I really recommend if you're playing a new game that's being tested that you update your drivers when the game stops playing.
Not much time left. Put this to bed.
You got the high ground. Let's check out this drink area though.
You're a kill team of one. Put your head down.
I don't know,
and
that
close
angle
this out.
actually worked. Let's see what's up here. I'm gonna skip that. I like the attention to detail.
Eliminate them.
The set design that's going on here. It's really
Exemplary, Crimson. Do it again and let's go home.
it's really vivid. Yeah, there's a mention of Hacksaw Ridge, the
Shoot to kill. We're not here to
feature
negotiate.
film. What is this? I don't remember picking that up.
Time short. Put
Okay.
your head down and secure the target.
It's better, I guess. Okay. Yep.
You're the
Oh, we
last
like
one standing.
we
Finish
got
the job.
do a little dodge dance. Thought I'd get ahead
Your
of him.
best work. Clean it up.
It really isn't my best work. I thought I could sneak it out. I'm not sure what happens when you run out of time. I think we got really close that one
Gunfight.
time. Alright. Yeah, I have like an RPG or something. It's a nice lens. I definitely don't want to accidentally fire. Sorry, there's a mention of Hacksaw Ridge
One fugitive remains. Terminate with
about
extreme
a
prejudice.
World War II medic, I think, who it was a very dramatic and beautiful story, but it was very, very hard thing to do, and it was just a very difficult position to take during the war, and the main character of the film just repeatedly went to revive the Allies,
One victory is not the war.
his friends, and I mean it's really heavy. It's really heavy, the conflict between people and how quickly people can become monsters and attack each other. I do hope that experiences like this really emphasize how painful and quickly things can go wrong.
You're a kill team of 1. Put your head down
For
and close
players.
this out. Your head down and secure the target.
A lot of overlapping the audio. Got a packet burst. Oh, some interesting clothes here. Go ahead, dodge back here. See if I can get away. Yeah.
No time for
Am I?
motion. We have
I feel like this is not the character I picked. With the cool hat, the trucker hat. Oh, it's on the. I'm on the other team. Yeah, watching these painful conflicts happen, I hope encourage people to use their energy and resources throughout their day to do more positive things, because they know just how powerful these weapons make individuals, and
There's only
how
one traitor left. Eliminate them.
when you're winning, you're winning, and when you're losing, you're not. And you're really not.
You're the last one standing. Finish the job.
So the drink carts. I can't really get back there. Can I balance on this? Can I hop over? Looks like there's a little bouncing. I wanted to try to grab. If you're the last person alive and you can grab your opponent, I think you can just walk them away. There's probably a breakaway mode that happens after enough time passes. Well, let's see what happens. Are we getting different weapons each time? I see. It's pretty intense. Looks like we're it's like a gun game
Not much time left. Put this to
situation.
bed. You're a kill team of 1. Put your head down and close this out.
Put your head down. You wanna hop, skip, and a jump. Just check out the last of the scenery before the game ends. Do you think they know where I'm at? Do you think I could just stay in here?
The CIA against a handful of goddamn criminals. This is the best you can do.
I don't think I can just stay in here. Should have at least dodged around for a second. Okay. This is on me still, I think, because I didn't update my drivers. So, sorry unless you like this. This is kind of cool. Really get into the heads of the characters as they compete. I really would rather play a big map though, and maybe there aren't any. Maybe there aren't any maps. Did I get any points? I got 0 points. Yeah, I need it. I really, as much fun as it is playing in little war games, I do prefer to be in a game where I can make an impact, like revive my teammates, or be present, and do more than. Oh, I really don't want to do this one. Yes, leave that lobby. I feel bad for that opponent of mine, or teammate, but they'll probably be better now because of how I performed. They really understood the danger. Mosh pit. I feel like these don't matter, the difference between them. Let's just try a different map. Let's try to knock it out. Yeah, there were other pacifists during World War II, and it's a I think it's a bold stance to reinforce. Which one of these do I want to do?
Friendly HVT on site.
Was that a stim shot? Can I share that? Looks like I don't have a weapon. Oh, there it is. It just appeared. Oh, look. Healing friends. That's... There we go. This seems like the person who needs the healing the most because they already fell down. Although maybe they're feeling okay. Maybe I can be aligned with them. How are we feeling about this map? I'm gonna use that stim pack. I'll just scroll to it. Looks like I don't need it. I don't see. I don't remember. Call of Duty, you don't have health bars. I don't think. You just have the like coursing blood in your eyes until you don't. You just feel better. That's pretty embarrassing. Not knowing the maps is really a dangerous thing. If you do want to take this game seriously, you definitely have to learn. Oh, cool, swimming pool. You have to learn the maps. Take a little dive in here. This is nice. Oh, you can swim. This is great. And my super pack is ready. I was just swimming the other day in a video game. I don't know if you remember. Well, I'm going back in. Should just stayed right in. I could have done some real damage. That was a cartoon. I feel like my character kind of looks like the Ernest character from like Ernest Goes to Camp and all of those.
HVT under fire. Repeat. HVT under fire. Enemy HVT is down.
Enemy HVT is down. Yeah, just a second. How do I use the stim pack? Just for fun, just so I know. Use item, tactical, Q. Oh, it's down there now. It wasn't. Okay. You have to forgive me. I haven't played Call of Duty for a little bit. Oh, cool. This map has a lot more fun stuff in it. Little conference room. Just gonna go ahead and enjoy the conference room. But I don't want to be too aggressive with my exploration because I don't want to impact the game negatively for my teammates. Oh, this is like a secret door. That's cool. There's hats, and this is a closet. And we are vampires. That is confirmed. That is canon. And there's nothing wrong with being a vampire. I guess we're using silver bullets as part of the process. I can't tell you if I won or lost. But I had fun, and I got to swim. Let's try to do one more of these. I forget what this map was called. And if you're just joining, my name is Cold Vision. I'm the meditation counselor here. 7-Second Summer Camp. I'm not playing right now. This is somebody else's perspective. I try to play these games in a peaceful and positive way, trying to appreciate the art that I see and find meditative moments throughout my gaming experiences that I share with other players. This isn't quite a T pose. It's kind of like an A pose or something. But that's just that's the fun way to go. Is there like a history? There we go. Nothing. It's difficult to get points in any mode that I guess isn't the hard point. But we did win. There's actually, yeah, a very hard restriction on the decisions I'm making in this game world. Yeah. It's alright though. Scoreboard. I mean, I also joined in like halfway toward the end. I didn't have a chance to revive anybody or do anything crazy. Let's get into Babylon. It's mostly just about looking at these maps. I really enjoy them and really enjoy. I used to build maps in all kinds of games. I really had a lot of fun in Quake 2. I built maps in Quake 2 and in Counter-Strike. They didn't look like this. So, but by doing that, by creating that art in the first place, I now can appreciate art like this so much more than I could as just somebody who might just be handed this after downloading the game
Secure the objective.
on the weekend. All this free art. Looking at all of this. Wow. Hello. Can I do the? No, I don't want to execute. That would be terrible. Let's see if I can do the old. Oh, oof. It's, so it's V one time to execute and V two times to to grab somebody. Ooh, I don't know if I got the combo ready. You know, I don't actually want to hurt anybody. And I don't know if you. I haven't been watching, even though this isn't really a spoiler-esque kind of game, but I haven't been watching a lot of streams of it, so I don't know if. Yikes. I don't know if you, by default, after carrying somebody for long enough, automatically execute them, in which case I don't want to learn that way. There doesn't seem to be any promise that you'll safely put anyone down. I don't think you can force somebody to become your ally or convince them of a philosophy to change to your side. This map does seem like a kind of pretty small one though, with just this temple in the background. So let's investigate, see what we can do. Looks like we have a little missile over here, or engine parts, some extra clothes. This isn't really a good meditation place because it has falling rocks and it doesn't seem safe. And the explosions outside seem like they really add to that level of discomfort. It's hard. It's bad feng shui, really, to have so many incomplete openings around here, and not enough functional doors. It's hard to feel safe and then focus on what's important. But let's see if we can find it somewhere else to meditate. It's not here. I had my chance to use my stim pack and I thought it was going to be okay. You really lean around when you're running. Okay. Let's see if this is nice. This is kind of nice. Kind of nice. I feel safer because there's just... It seems like it was built for existing this way. So, that's top left corner. Got a hard point down there and probably a bunch of problems down here. So let's go this way. My allies are. Back here. Sandbags don't really feel the kind of way that I'm personally searching for right now. Whoa. I thought that was my ally somehow making me uncomfortable. Oh, the hard point. Let's see if I can grab a couple experience points on there. It seems like it would be hard to meditate in the hard point of all places. But just stand here on the edge, kind of lean in. Yeah. Oof. How many people are on their team? Seems like very many. Got a dumpster. It does seem like when everyone's all focused on the hard point, then I can find somewhere nice to stay. This seems very vulnerable here. Up the yellow ladder. Up. This side. There's not a lot of places to really escape. In fact, that might be more of a war zone situation. It seems like this environment's created to encourage conflict. prevent players from escaping it. Which, you know, everybody, once you click all those agreements, you've kind of signed up for it. Choosing to be here. You don't really want to meditate by a big pile of chemicals. It's the energy's not aligned with what you want to focus
Hostiles
on.
have captured the hard point.
And you might find
Hardpoint
strange
identified.
energies from synthesized chemicals. Okay. Alright. Oh. I don't really want to be there.
Hardpoint is
Oh.
active. Hardpoint is secure.
Yeah,
Hostiles
this
have
seems
the
like the
hardpoint.
nice one. This seems like the spot. Where are we? Here? It seems like it's unlikely
Hostile
that
RCXD in your AO.
we're gonna win this one.
Hostiles have captured the hard point.
At least this particular area. But if you want to, you can join me. I'm going to take some deep breaths here. I actually think it might be cool to turn off the game volume. And then just be where we are. I don't seem to have the... maybe I can switch to stim pack. No, it's a one-time use. I don't feel worse. Just don't feel better. And I don't want to obviously try the other ones if that's going to make me... if that's going to make me automatically use them. Seems like there's a lot of weaponry at my disposal and not a lot of clearing the screen of firearms. So my primary and secondary weapons seem to be pretty aggressive tools of war. So maybe we'll just... Which one has the better... this one's... I don't have to use it. The better optics. But we can exist here. It seems okay. Focus isn't to... the focus isn't to play the game exactly how I'm told to all the time. It's to enjoy the game as I play it. And find the things that are important to me within it. I don't think you can just turn off the gunshots. Otherwise I would just keep the ambience on. But instead it is a peaceful place. It's well lit. The dripping of the water. In fact, if we could just aim straight up at it, we'll be in a good place out of the game. There's one thing I wanted to do as well. Multiplayer. Find a match in the training course. Because it seemed like there's a new navigation system or method of moving and things, and I would like to learn what that is. It seems like there's a lot of jumping around that can happen. And I also feel like just now I was kicked for being still, for stillness. And I don't think that's how the real world works. But I do, and it does seem like it was the natural consequence of trying to meditate in Call of Duty. It was to escape the danger and the conflict, to be removed from it, which is often one of my aspirations of meditation. It's an unproven thought of mine that by focusing on nothing, by meditating, by stopping, what you're really doing is letting the world catch up to you. You're staying still, and then the world or karma or energy or any of that, you're not generating more dissonance. You're not throwing your body around. You're not throwing your mind around. You're not shaking things up. If your brain is like a camera that's pulling in energy or light or whatever you want to call it, then if you hold it still, you get the effect of a long exposure. That's how you can take a picture of stars, even though you can't see them with your eyes. If you have the lens and you can hold it still long enough, then you'll make it happen. You'll be able to see and experience what you can't by moving around and jolting your camera around and getting a blurry consequence image. So I want to learn the omni movement basics, but this does seem like it's a more meditative opportunity here. Once again, just out here, And I love the way that games are rendering water now. They're probably so efficient at this point. Alright, station 1. Learn the basics of omnidirectional movement. This drill sergeant's already sworn at me,
You're gonna
so
have to learn to move with some serious fucking purpose.
I was gonna continue. Shift while moving right. Okay. Moving left, press shift. So you can't just hold shift and move. You gotta hold shift and you gotta move and then hold shift. Backwards moving, and it didn't count. I sure hope my drill sergeant here doesn't get too mad at me. And go to the next objective. Okay, so that's kind of interesting. I feel like I could have known that, but I didn't. Let's go down to the next objective. Shoot any target while diving right. Sprint right, and then control to dive. I don't know if I want to use a firearm. Sprint right, and then control to dive. Oh, there's a lot of targets. It's not that I'm all that concerned about the soul of this marker or the significance of it. It's simply the nature of trying to destroy something because I'm told to. I don't necessarily use this philosophy to tell other people how to play games, but it's my personal examination that I try not to cross the line of destruction unless I absolutely have to, because I don't want to see it. I don't want to see things break or become worse, become fragments of what they were. I don't want to... It's not about pain, it's about seeing the world as it is and then destroying something because it's there. And I honestly don't know what I would do if I could move these things around and change the world, improve it. There isn't really an option to improve the world in Call of Duty. It's simply to dispatch your opponents with the assumption that eventually that action will correlate with an improved world. And I'm not sure I'm not sure that's the only way that I want to examine combativeness in game worlds. While I still have the opportunity to not compete that way. This is nice though. I saw something recently that said men long for the control rooms, and I find it interesting that I've arrived in one. These could be a little different. Maybe it's just because my computer's running pretty slowly. Let's see. Ascend. Okay. Nice little room here. There's doors. Just looking for a nice meditative spot in this facility. Peaceful place. Maybe there's like a captain's quarters or something. It's gonna be nice. Seems like there's plenty of opportunity with this beautiful beach out there to to enjoy the world. Open that. What do we have? We've got like a nice little bridge out here. Probably can't cross it out there. Yikes. Ooh. I attacked myself by trying to leave. Mysterious like that. It's a mistake. Can't get to that external. Oh, we just got a beach down here though. That's nice. No. This is the beach that turns you old. But it does it in 3 seconds. Oh, stop. It's nice. Otherwise it's nice. Relaxing. I don't want to stay too still and get kicked out of the tutorial world. That is on my own system. But I will take one big deep breath and imagine myself on the beach. That's nice. Got it. Got that one. See if there's anything else worth investigating on this particular place, this new world. Because I bet there is. I bet there's something wonderful. Red doors and barred doors. It seems like there must be a perfect place to watch the tide come in. Or it's like press space to operate the missile battery. Seems unlikely. We gotta check out this side. Oh, there's another one. The grass is green over here. It's all kind of beat up. Doesn't have to be this dark. Oh, cool targets though. Yeah, not that concerned about completing the tutorial. I've played video games before, you know. I've played Call of Duty before. Oh, what does that mean? I'm like attached to the tree for a second by pressing T. T for tree. Is that how it works? Okay. Does it do it everywhere? Do it here? Just no. Yes. Okay. Ah. That's different. F to ascend. If it was only that easy. Can I keep going? No, let's we're here. We're at the top. And I've been playing games peacefully for a very long time now, but I still really do want to just make that window go. It seems so easy. It seems like such an easy method of changing the world. There's a natural inclination, just probably habit over years and years of playing Call of Duty games. I think it didn't download all the textures because it's not that important to learn how to boost. You know what it is? I want to press space to go through the window, and that's what I want to do. This is very it's a very natural thing. I could do it here. Oof. I'll keep things nice. There's guns. I don't think there's that much more to see. And I kind of don't want to meditate down by the waste pipe. Maybe we'll just hang out by this tree for a second and really reflect on what a beautiful world this is. And I know that the nature of games like this and the stories that happen within them and the point of a lot of the conflict is that we're trying to create that world. We're trying to build that world, and we're up against people whose philosophies don't necessarily align with ours. And then those conflicts escalate into conflicts that seem to only be able to be resolved with violence. And so it's really the initial conflict that we're trying to avoid. And I feel personally, although I don't have a lot of power, especially high-level political power, I do have my control over myself as a person. And if I can de-escalate conflict within myself and focus on what that means, I think I make the world a little less conflicted. And then I aspire to spread that to other people's experience. And hopefully, over time, just a reduction of conflict leads to a reduction of conflict. It's more of a mathematical approach than anything. And so anyway, that was Call of Duty Black Ops 6. It's probably the last one they'll ever do. I don't see how they could how they could go to 7 or 8 after that, or Modern Warfare 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. So it's pretty exciting to be here and to share that with the world. They're still in beta for another day, or I think if you pre-order the game, then you can play the whole thing. You can have it for a while until the game actually unlocks. And it seemed like there was some systems that let you what was it? Seemed like there were some systems that the things that you unlock in this version will apply to your actual account. I don't think you'll keep progress. It seemed like a lot of people were pretty far already and just having a good weekend. But I don't think that that's permanent. I think that that's just temporary. So there are little unlocks that you'll be able to keep in the main game. Hopefully better than the trucker hat or whatever whatever earnest style clothing you might have and want to improve upon. But it's there's a lot of people who work really hard on it, and those people are artists who could create art for any game, and those games are decided by the people who play them. And if people play games, then they make more of them because they're trying to use artists to create profits. And if we play the games that we want to see more of, then and we give and create revenue for the games that we want to see more of, then those who are creating them will have no choice but to make the games that we want. That's a theory, at least. My name is Gold Vision. Thank you again for watching. That was Call of Duty. These are the Patreon producers of my channel Gold Vision and of this meditation game, 7 Second Summer Camp, that took a long time to make, but now I'm really enjoying and have placed on Steam Store in its current state. We're still adding some advanced technologies to it, but as it stands, it's a very peaceful and first-person shooter experience. It doesn't crash like this. I feel like I gotta keep those credits going in spite of the crash handler. It's tough. And now we're on the moon, because that's how it works. If you pay attention to certain things, you end up in the places you're supposed to. And that's the real aspiration of meditation across the board. So I think I've spoken enough about all my wild ideas about the way things are. And I hope that it's not too strange, that I aspire to seek and find answers to the meaning of existence, even though it's really difficult, and it's not a common path, and it's not something that everybody feels charged to do. I'm going to go ahead and close this now. I don't know. But thanks for making this game and all the wonderful art within it. Let's go ahead and do that. Send that. No one's gonna read that. I'm just gonna say, I don't think it's gonna matter at all. But it matters to you. So, thank you for watching. Thank you for coming to 7 Second Summer Camp. Now available on Steam. Call of Duty, I got it on Steam, but I think you can get it on all kinds of platforms. Otherwise, I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope that you log and keep track of what your dreams are. And then, like always, I ask you, gold on to your dreams.